Welcome to our 5 on 5. Pleased to be joined today by Alice Lulich and Gabby Parks, a couple North Medford High School seniors, part of the North Medford Rocketry Group. Thanks for being here, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
So, Gabby, let me start with you. Let me get this straight. So it's kind of an extracurricular activity. It's not necessarily a class at North?
Yeah, so all of us are doing this for our senior project, actually. So we're doing it outside of class hours. Most of us have full schedules, so we've had to really work at trying to get everything in on time while balancing our classes as well. And yeah, we all learned about it by most of us taking astronomy with Mr. Black, because he kind of was the one who introduced the whole idea to us. But yeah, we're all doing it outside of our regular classes.
Okay, and so Alice, I guess on Sunday,
Yes.
we were there, you guys did some test launches. It wasn't the competition.
Yes, it was not the competition because we all would have failed, because the thing is with the competition, it has very, very rigid set guidelines. So you have to go up to 856 feet and have your rocket land back on the ground and have the full launch in, I think, about 45 seconds is the goal. And have a rocket that is 2 feet long and has 2 parachutes on one side, and then it has to come down separately from the payload, which has the 3 large hen eggs in it. And so there's just a lot. I know there's a lot of specifications. They can't break.
Figured if
or
they're
else
there,
you'll
they
be
have to be
eliminated
perfect.
from the competition. So all of our eggs broke in this.
Everybody's
so
eggs.
everyone, but it was
why
really
you
good because
practice.
it was a great learning experience. So we can take back and look at our designs and be like, okay, what do we need to improve? What do we need to make better? And so it was a really good experience for us.
And when this is leading up to the competition,
Yes.
This is just North competition, correct?
No, it is not. This is
Okay.
on a national level with the Team America Rocketry Contest, but there are just 3 North teams, and I believe there's another team in the Rogue Valley, but we're one of the only ones in the Rogue Valley.
Okay.
And so we compete on a national level with, I believe, about 700 teams-ish. It's
Wow.
the largest pool they've had. So
Wow.
we compete, and if we're in the top 100, we get to go to Virginia for a national competition in about like end of April, early May.
Okay, and your competition is in April, though. It's in relatively
Yes,
early April.
we have to complete our 3 test launches by April 8th.
Okay, and are you guys doing that at North? Are you doing that all over the place?
The place we launched for our practice launches was Denman out in White City, the Wildlife Refuge. So I think that's where we're going to launch for the qualifying flights as well.
Yeah, chosen
Right.
for a reason. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because the thing is, these rockets are going so high, so fast that we don't want it to hit any people. You know,
Good
if we
point.
did it
North
in
might be on a
Medford.
flight pattern.
Yeah, well, my rocket, it came down at terminal velocity, which is the fastest anything can go towards the Earth. And so if that would have been at someone's house or at a pedestrian, or that would have been really bad. Yeah, so it's good that we're in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, all right. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Much more in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with a couple North Medford High School seniors, part of the North Medford Rocketry Group, Alice Lulich and Gabby Parks. Gabby, you guys recently, relatively, went to Kennedy Space Center. What was that like?
It was amazing. We participated in a Space Trek rocketry camp at the Kennedy Space Center, so we were in a kind of a secluded classroom learning about water pressure rockets, actually, and just like the basics behind rocketry. And then we launched them almost every day of the camp. And we had a little competition at the end where we could just see who could meet certain requirements the best. But then when we were in the classroom, we were touring around the whole center. So we got to see Space Shuttle Atlantis, we got to see a Hubble Space Telescope replica, we got to see IMAX movies. It was amazing. And then one of the days we actually got to tour with the Director of Engineering, Sean Quinn, through the vehicle assembly building and some more high clearance areas. So
That's
it was
pretty awesome.
really amazing.
that was
impactful.
really
You were pretty impressed by him, Alice.
Oh yeah, I was really impressed. The vehicle assembly building is something, I believe it's the largest one-story building across the whole nation.
Wow.
It's just this gigantic building, and that's where they assemble the rockets. So they put all of these pieces together that come from all across the nation. Because they don't just build it at Kennedy Space Center, that's just where they launch it. And so all of these different parts are coming in. And we actually saw, I believe, the first parts that are coming in for the
Space launch
SLS,
system.
Space Launch System, which is supposed to go back to the moon, which is just really, it was just so cool to be just there and knowing that all of this cool history has happened there and all of these rockets have been assembled in there.
The center of it all right there.
Yeah. I know,
yeah, it was so cool.
That is something you've thought about a lot, and you're getting to see it in person.
And then we also got to see the launch pads, which were really cool. There's just these gigantic concrete slab things where that's where they actually launch them, and it was just cool because it's so gigantic you couldn't even believe.
Yeah, that's amazing. And so you guys are both going to be studying the sciences at the next
Yes.
level, right?
I'll be studying aerospace engineering.
That's
after
awesome.
High school.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and you.
Oh, I'll be studying chemistry, which it doesn't really apply to rocketry that much, but they need all sorts of people at NASA, which I thought was really cool. We actually had a talk with the head of engineering, Sean Quinn, and he told us that they have all sorts of people there, like mechanics, technicians, and people with PhDs in the sciences. It takes a whole team to make these rockets go to space.
That's amazing. Well, thank you both so much for coming in and telling us about it. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Of course.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.